That's 2 Timothy 3:5. Get it? I was carefully trained, and I in turn trained others. She goes through an 8-point plan. She says, first of all, the Satanist must make a profession of faith. He or she must pretend to be saved in order to gain credibility within the church. In churches who have altar calls, the person will go forward, usually with tears, and pretend to get saved. If the particular church is a charismatic church which practices great emphasis on the gift of speaking in tongues, the Satanist will speak in tongues. Second point, build credibility. Satanists build credibility within the Christian churches in many ways, depending on the particular church. So everything is honed to the specific denomination. He said there are regular attenders. They can be counted upon to always be ready and willing to help in any project. The third point, destroy the prayer base. The single most important goal of the Satanists is to knock prayer out of the church. Many churches don't pray, or they have select members, the elders, who pray. What nonsense! What absolute nonsense! Rumors. Once the prayer base of the church has been destroyed, the Satanists are free to do about anything they want. One of the easiest things to use is rumors. Teach and change doctrines. Satanists particularly covet teaching positions within the churches. They can do tremendous damage in these positions. That's what I'm saying. The buck stops at the leaders. Are your leaders Jesuits? Are they Freemasons? Are they Satanists? This is what somebody who has been involved is telling us. And she's not the only one. Break up family units. Satan knows that if he can successfully break up the family unit, he will also break up the unity of the church, and I might add, of our nation. Satanists within Christian churches work hard to separate families. This is in the meetings that you're going to every week. Stop all accurate teaching about Satan. The church second to the last church I went to for countless years, 30-odd years, they said we don't have to worry about Satan. The latest teachings were we don't have to worry about Satan anymore. You're a believer, Satan is not interested in you. What a lie! The 8th point, direct attacks by witchcraft against key members of the church. But we don't believe in Satan, so how can we believe in witchcraft? He came to set the captives free. Worth reading, but with the caveat that I am not saying that I support Dr. Rebecca Brown's stand. I am saying that we have some very important, very useful information in there. Now on the website we've got this little book, The Secret Terrorists, by Bill Hughes. He's got 2 books, The Secret Terrorists and The Enemy Unmasked. Excellent books. They were free books, but I strongly recommend that you go and download it. It costs you not a thing, and you will be shocked at what you will read in there. You will see how the Jesuits operate in reality, in your church. You know, I'm just picking up the end of chapter 3. It says, what will those so-called giants think when not a single senator or member of Congress will be chosen unless he has submitted to our Holy Father the Pope? That's the aim. We not only elect the president, but fill and command the armies, man the navies, and hold the keys of the public treasury. And you thought you were voting for Mr. Blair, and Mr. Brown, or Hillary Clinton, or Obama, or whoever. Bush. Then yes, then we will rule the United States and lay them at the feet of the Vicar of Christ, that he may put an end to their godless system of education and impious laws of liberty of conscience, which are an insult to God and man. Charles Chinnicky in 50 Years of the Church of Rome. We have also got 50 Years of the Church of Rome on the website as a free download. Get it down, look at it, read it. This is what's going on in the world around you. Whether you know it or not, it is going on. Excellent book, absolutely tremendous. And it's not happening to others, it's happening to your church. It goes on and shows here, the Catholic Church must be considered as a main promoter in the origin, escalation, and prosecution of the Vietnamese conflict. The price paid was immense, thousands of billions of dollars, the mass dislocation of entire populations, political anarchy, military devastation on an unprecedented scale. Last but not least, the wounding and mutilation and deaths of hundreds of thousands of men, women and children. The tragedy of Vietnam will go down in history as one of the most pernicious deeds of the contemporary alliance between politics and organized religion. In other words, don't do what we say, we will take you out. All the wars have got religious foundations. When people say, oh, the churches are responsible for the wars, they don't even realize how true what they're saying is. The First World War, the Second World War, oppose these people, and they, if it takes them 200 years, they will come back and take you out. Dr. Rivera, Alberto Rivera, I'm sure he was killed. He was an ex-Jesuit, and he exposed it. He exposed what is going on.